Hey, what's up to all of my Libras? Please make sure to get the book items on BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. So the cards I come up with are the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so for the Libras, thinking, just give me a second. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Libras is there was some sort of discrepancy between yourselves and someone else. The discrepancy was, which is represented here, the Nine of Wands, and here the King of Swords. These people were trying to play you, gaslight you, trying to make it seem as if they wasn't interested when you were actually giving some sort of effort, and that they were the ones that didn't want you because you came to them. In actuality, the both of you came to each other, to be fair about this. And the Four of Cups is how bougie they were acting. So the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot is like, okay, you learned. You're like, okay, this person doesn't want me enough to actually do something about it. So it is what it is. You know, a lot of the times, you know, I'm going to go ahead and go in on that. A lot of the times when it comes to whether it is that people want someone or this and that and playing all these games, does the person really want you or they don't want you? The answer is yes and yes. The person wants you, but see, the person doesn't want you enough to actually do right. The person doesn't want you enough to actually say something to you, to actually take up action about it. You know, I get a lot of customers and stuff like this, or a lot of people who come to me, you know what I mean? And when that happens, you know, a lot of the, I'm not even gonna say the word, but a lot of people want to know what exactly is going on with this person. Why it is that they're acting so weird? And I've been giving y'all the answers. There's a lot of mental illness out here. There's a lot of people who are not mentally built like I am. And when I say like I am, I'm not necessarily talking about exactly me, right? Because there's no one like me. There's no one like you. But what I mean by that is that how a lot of you Libras, right? There's a standard for what mental health is. And a lot of people aren't fortunately matching that. Not to mention the fact that they're not matching this level of mental health that they should be getting to, because of the fact that they like you, but they really want the ego boost. They want someone to pay attention to them, but in actuality, they're not really interested in putting in the work. From the very beginning, that was their plan. So just to be able to help, you know what I mean? Just to be able to help a lot of the females out and understand that that's what's going on. And to the men too. If you find yourself in a situation where you're going after someone and, you know, the same thing happens to you that I just was talking about to the females, then it means that the person that isn't interested in you too. We gotta grow up and stop playing these games. So the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit, right, represents how now that a lot of you Libras are trying to simplify your life. The Hermit represents this person, how this person wants, you know what I'm saying, you're paying attention to how manipulative this person is, right? Or was, rather, past tense, because you don't hang out with them. But you're learning the tricks of the trade of what it looks like when someone isn't really interested and when they decide to be playing all these games. This is the reason why it is too that I talk about a million times on this channel, to let go of the ego when it comes to love. Because you got a lot of grown people who can't say I love you. You got a lot of grown people who think they too good to send somebody a text message. Like, listen, man, all that stuff is going to land the person by themselves for the rest of their life, or until they can learn to get over themselves. That's the reality of it. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Bye.